Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. And the 49ers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Might have a chance. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To throw, it's Lotlier. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Here we go, ready to go. Runs through the tackle. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Gonna let it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to fire. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Moving out to the right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Niners! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look at the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Locklear. And they can't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Miller. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Direct snap. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Locklear. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The Bears will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running inside, it's Middleton. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback will keep it. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Makes the grab over the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
A lot of offensive coaches, man, they'll tell you they like to go 5 wide. You know why? Because they can read exactly what the defense is doing. They spread you all the way out. He read the defense right away, got the ball out quick to his playmaker so he could do his job. Nice job seeing what the defense was doing.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Middleton. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
A run inside. It's Middleton. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Under fire. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looking downfield, it's Locklear. With the catch, it's Robinson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Bears.
Getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pulls it in, it's Barnes. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Harrell. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
They I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He might want another play. Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like, he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Myers. He's loose. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Middleton. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And we
seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 3 team, the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Sunbelt.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Back to throw, it's Harrell. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get... Picked up a few on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Finds his man. It's Green. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Bears are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play.
Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Looking to pass. It's Locklear. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? He's looking to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Missouri State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Coming out with it, it's Rutledge. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Harrell. Rushes on him, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Runs through a tackle. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way. All the way back. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Well, this has been a defensive war. We were just wondering which side could hang on long enough, but how about the defense coming away with a big pick-6 late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Bear offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Push down for the tackle.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Makes the grab. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to him and got the sack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to Joyner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
First step of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He'll try it again. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They boot it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Locklear. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Booster. Ready, go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on target this time. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or
snags it on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on first down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And that one is picked off in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Makes it past the marker. And that is how we will wrap this one up.